he couldn't get a car. So he went and rented an SUV. He went and put 24, he tinted it out and put rims on the rental. He said, yo, dog, they owe me now.
Drop them.
Every day we talk in the streets. Every day we walk in the streets. Every day we eat in the streets. Block talk, block talk, block talk, block talk.
Look, we on the block, man. I couldn't have nobody other than my number one gunner. If I had to pull out a whole bunch of guns, I'd probably pull out this one right here. You know, the bullets is gonna be endless. The raps is endless. The words is endless. I got my boy no other than Jadakiss, man. I don't even know what to say. God, Jadakiss. I got 10 names for him, but God, these are the people, man. The people's champ.
He got the most names for me than anybody.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But yeah, we here on the block, man. Block talk. You know, Harlem. We here. We outside. I told y'all this. Now you get to see us sit down and kick it and chop it up.
When he said he's outside, we really mean we outside. Like, it's a lot of people that say they outside and they say they do this. He's one that always kept it to the core with his people. That's why he was able to say what he said in the ring, because it's real. He'd be outside for real. And this is just an example of us being outside. Like, we that comfortable to be out here and do an interview outside, literally.
Real talk, you know. When your hands on with the people, they love you. When they know what's gonna happen if they do something stupid, they keep their distance.
Yeah.
And we able to do what we do.
Why do they call you the people's champ? That's what one of the questions would be.
I would say because I touch the people. Like we said, we hands on with the people. We was never artists to wait for security or have a. You see us with a large entourage. For the most part, they was family and friends. You know what I mean? We like to go to the mall, go to the park, go to the movies, go shopping, do whatever. And once the people detect your realness and they know it's not a facade, then they take to that and they you know, they like you and they appreciate it and they accept, because they see other people that they like as artists, but they never get to see them or never get to touch them or never get to talk to them. So, you know what I mean?
And that's just basically, they was kind of brought up. You know, we all came up together. I got a chance to watch them come up, and you know, we just we never really walk with fear or worry about who do what or where they from. Or we respect everybody, but you know, they just do what they do. They don't walk with fear. They don't create situations, and so we try to keep it 100 and stay from all the bullshit. And the people want to know how did the Locks form? You, Styles, and Sheik.
We formed. Me and Sheik, grandmoms lived next door to each other when we was like toddlers, and then fortunately his grandmas moved to the same project where my grandmas moved, and my mom's and me and my mom's moved where him and his mom's moved. So it was like meant to be, me and him. And we was flirting around, making tapes, rhyming in the hood. Then we got with P in school. Then we start making tapes in school, going to the studio, making demos. You know what I mean? And then pretty shortly after that is when X brought y'all to the block to see us. We was still making demos though.
Yeah, that. I remember the first time I seen you on the block. I can remember the rhyme if you want me to go there, and that's when
the Chucky way.
You already know the motherfucking Chucky way. I was like, oh yeah. They went and got him, and I was like, okay, let me hear him. And I heard a couple of cats rhyming, and then I heard him rhyming. I was like, oh yeah, he's special. He had one rhyme that it was the Chucky way. If you ever remember Chucky, he had the little hammer, and that's what he had said when he was probably, how old was you, about 15, 16?
Yeah, something like that. 15,
he was very young, and it was always nice to me as a gifted artist and shit. So the people want to know what artists that inspired you to put your pen game down?
Coming up, I listened to everything. Sugar Hill Gang, Run DMC, Fat Boys. Then as I got older and started knowing about local talent, DMX, Bill Blast,
Right.
Raw Rome, some of the older dudes in the hood. I just was a fan of music. I was just a student of hip hop. You know what I mean?
Right.
Furious 5, all of that. I loved all of that.
Well, you was keeping your ear to the music.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Whatever was hot.
I think my first, in kindergarten, when I was graduating from kindergarten to first grade, my mom bought me a radio, and she bought me the Sugar Hill, the vinyl, or the Sugar Hill Gang vinyl. So she already knew. She had something in her mind too that knew that I love music.
Yeah. She set the tone.
Facts.
Look, we gotta thank Mama Dukes for that machine, because without that machine, you know, my man could have had a different machine in his hand.
Yeah.
So we good with that, and we gotta thank his mother for that one, because that saved a lot of people. And that's what works. So they wanna we wanna congratulate you for getting the key to the city in Yonkers.
Yeah. Shout out to Yonkers, shout out to Mayor Mike Spano, shout out to the whole staff up there. My brother Styles P, Sheik Luch. Just everybody that's trying to, you know, do something in YO for the kids, because that's who we got to do it for. You also got to remember to work out, try to eat healthy.
Right.
You know what I mean? We ain't getting no younger, so we just trying to live.
That's good, because they wanted to congratulate you, because I know you got the juice bar popping.
Yeah.
You got a couple of those running.
Juices for life. We got 5 stores right now, 1 in Brooklyn, 3 in the Bronx, 1 in Yonkers. And some more to come.
Yeah, it's gonna keep coming as long as the money keep coming. We good with that. You know, every night we get to count in the back, baby. Don't act like it ain't stacking up in there. This is all the bananas is gone. So out of all your accomplishments, what's your biggest one that you felt was the biggest one, your most proud one?
For me, I would say my son graduating college.
That was a good one.
You know what I mean? That was a great feeling, seeing my son graduate college. My oldest daughter's about to go to college.
Now my nigga J1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I just seen that boy. He looked like you. He's about almost as big as you.
Yeah,
I almost couldn't tell who the fuck he was the other day when he walked up on me.
He taller than me now. But yeah, seeing him graduate college is one of my biggest accomplishments, I would say.
That's a good one, and shout out to little J1, good kid. I mean, Kiss did what he had to do as a father, and put his kid through, and all you can do is lead him to the right direction, and they can take it from there. So you did your part. So what is one of your best memories of X?
Oh, I got so many memories of X. One of the best ones with X, he was coming off one of the movies he had shot. He came back into town. This is when he was on super duper fire.
Right.
This when he first started getting in trouble.
Right. With
his license on the driving tip. Because you ever drove with X?
Yeah, that nigga drive like a maniac.
7 seat belts. You know what I'm saying? I know people that never get in a car with him ever again.
Me?
But, so, he came back from Toronto or somewhere shooting a movie, and he just wanted to drive, but he couldn't get a car. So he went and rented an SUV. He went and put 24, he tinted it out and put rims on the rental. He said, yo, dog, they owe me now. I fixed it up, dog. They owe me money. I said, X, you can't do that. And fuck that, man. And he kept it like that, and he gave it back like that. Never put the wheels back, none of that. Never took the tents off, gave it back to the rental car place like that. That's one of the hardest shits I ever seen
Oh yeah, that was a renting car.
Yeah, he put rims and tips
on a fucking renting
on
car.
the rental.
Oh, that nigga's crazy.
Wasted the money, wasn't nothing. And he didn't give a fuck what Enterprise had to say about what he did to their truck.
Nigga took a rented car and put rims on it and tents and gave it back.
And for those that don't know, X got signed his deal with a wired jaw.
Yeah.
Performed in front of Leo, Irv Gotti, and them.
Yep.
Live and recorded Get At Me Dog with his jaw wired. So that's shit like that don't happen. You know what I mean? That gets overlooked. But that right there should have showed what kind of iconic artist he was set out to be.
Yeah, because you remember, they didn't even know his jaw was wide.
They didn't even know.
I was like, go ahead, just rhyme. He rhymed. They thinking he rhyming regular, so I let him rhyme for a little bit. And then I was like, nah, he was like, oh, he's nice. And I said, no, hold up 1 second. Let me show you. I said, X, come here for a minute. Open your mouth. He opened his mouth. His whole mouth was wide.
Right,
Nigga was like, okay, that's different. That's different.
Definitely.
So you know, X always gonna have love and memories over here with us, and that's just what it's always gonna be. That's YO right there. You know, Yonkers, they from Yonkers, and
can't mention YO without the dog, man.
No, the guard too.
Yeah. We came in together. Well, we gotta keep the legacy of the dog going. You know what I mean?
Always.
When a lot of people like X pass away, they try to keep his name only going for a minute.
Right.
We gotta keep it going forever, because what he did for the world supposed to go on forever.
Yeah, you know he did his part. So remember when we went on. Let's talk about some of the stuff on the Cash Money Ruff Ryder tour. Some of the moments on that joint that you can remember. I'm trying to think my damn self.
I remember it was crazy. I remember Lil Wayne couldn't come out the room. You know what I mean? They was on a strict thing. But I got him to come out. Man was kicking, he came to my room for a few hours.
Right.
I think that tour was like, they expected it not to go through because 2 hood labels.
Right.
But I think the shows was incredible. One thing I do remember about that, rest in peace to my grandfather. That's one of the only shows he ever came to, and he loved the shit out of that show. He enjoyed the whole show, our set, Cash Money set. So that's like a memorable moment for me of Ruff Ryder Cash Money. I was able to bring my grandpops to that show, one of the shows in Memphis, and he loved that shit.
Well, that was crazy.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna be like, get me out of here, this shit is too loud.
My nigga, we almost pulled him. You could have pulled him up on the fucking stage. Get right to this shit.
He would have had a heart attack.
Look, Pops, before you get up out of here, nigga, I need you to spit 2 bars for me real quick. Say fuck it. Just say that. But that was a good thing.
I'm gonna tell you, hold on, another incredible moment with X. Many moons ago, I brought us down to Jack the Rapper.
We was in Atlanta?
We was in the A. We was in Atlanta. We was walking around in the underground mall. There was some gospel people playing they had the band out there. Y'all gave them a couple dollars to just play a bass line, and X was ripping it outside with a gospel band playing the bass line. I remember that was crazy.
I remember we was over there. I don't think I was there when niggas on that one, but I remember when we was in Atlanta, when we was doing the Jack the Rap. That was the very first time, right?
Yeah, that was my first time in the A.
Yep, that was the very first
time. The show was dope too. We killed it. We got wild love from Tretch, everybody, whoever was there. That's the first time I ever seen Pac. Pac was at that Jack the Rap.
Just being you as an artist and doing what you do, you always come up in a conversation as the top 5 that are alive before Versus. That wasn't like, don't act like Versus just start this shit. I've been the top 5 since I've been the top 5 ever since the top 5 presidents. Fuck y'all talking about? I've been around longer than the presidents, man. Pick your top 5 presidents, nigga. I'm there.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's just something I said in a rhyme before, and then the people caught on to it, and then I start running with it.
Right.
On the Breakfast Club the other day, Charlamagne brought something to my attention that when anybody mentioned me in the top 5, nobody got an argument with it. So I was like, yo, I never thought about that. So
Right.
like, that's a special thing. But I just like to work. I just like to get back to the element of real hip hop. You know what I mean? Hip hop is a big Ferris wheel that's going to change and evolve. But the origin, and it started with being able to rhyme, dope rhymes and dope beats. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it could get cloudy and smothered with some other shit for a minute. But at the end of the day, you gotta be able to know how to rhyme. You know what I mean? If you're a producer, you gotta know how to produce.
Right.
And if you're trying to hide that from the people, you'll get exposed before long.
Eventually.
Facts.
You will be tested. And one thing about Kiss, he always had rhymes on his head. He consistently wrote. Nobody wrote for him. You just had to always be ready to go at it if a nigga walk up on you. And
Y'all prepared us for that. You know what I mean? Anybody that knows the Ruff Ryder experience, knows the label before, especially when we was on fire and when we took over the world, they had artists, they had managers coming at them left and right with artists. And they even entertainer art, because anybody could come up to you and spit a hot couple of 16s.
Right.
But when you put them in a pit with 7 to 8, 10 other nice niggas, now you really see what it is. And that formula right there really helped us. It helped everybody because we was already war tested. So when you see me the other night on Versus, that was just not, that was normal. You know what I mean? That was something that I was used to doing.
Yeah, that was in practice. That was a flashback.
Yeah, that was
You
definitely.
fucking made me black out in this bitch. You didn't see him grab that mic out. How old he was holding that mic? That nigga was holding that mic like he wanted to beat somebody. That only bring out the best though. You just go back and do what you do, and it just shows that when y'all did the verses, did y'all put a plan together or a strategy, or y'all just went up there and just did it and let it flow?
Plan. We rehearsed for 7. We rehearsed for like 6 hours on Monday, the night before, and then the day of Tuesday, we did the whole sound check for like 2 or 3 hours.
Oh, y'all was okay.
Just tweaking.
You ain't stupid.
We went in there. Yeah, we was. I came in there. I came in there about business. I wasn't playing with them boys.
Oh, this was like a fight.
Yeah.
You was training.
They put us in a ring. I mean, you can't. You don't go in the ring to play around.
Look, nigga, I'm like, maybe he was chilling, but this nigga, I came in the fight.
I wasn't even smoking or drinking that much. That's how
that's
you
a
could tell.
problem.
I was in war mode.
Yeah, everything. Oh, your mind was straight.
Yeah, I was in war mode. I knew every lyric. I could have went for another hour.
Well, you look like you was prepared, so you came in and you being prepared is what made you walk out of there with the belt. I don't even know if it's a belt in that motherfucker, man. I just know whatever it was that you walked out with.
It made us walk out with the world knowing, you know what I mean, what they should have been already knew at the end of the day.
I like it like that, because see, sometimes they get it confused with a song.
Yeah.
See, anybody can make a song. Turn the fucking music off. I'm going to give you word for word, because this is where you're going to get stuck. Because we're going to be able to see if you're really talented like you say you are, because you can hide behind music.
Yep.
You can say, I could tell you 8 bars to say, and then could have hooked to it and say 8 more bars, and you could get off like that because you nigga don't know if you can rhyme. They love the song, they don't love you.
Yeah. And that's, they love the song, then it don't matter after that. They don't even know if you got a drop of talent. They in love with the song. They don't be in love with the artist.
Yeah, people get it fucked up. They be like, you know him? I love that song he did. He didn't say I love him. I said I love that song he did.
Yeah, after the verses, as you can see, after the verses, the phones were ringing crazy.
Yeah.
Calls, DMs from everywhere. I woke up and actually went and worked out. I went and walked 8 miles. Walked the trail to the Kensico Dam. Once I got back, Kanye called me. No, first my man from Atlanta called me. He told me Akon's brother Boo was gonna call me, and then Boo told me Kanye was gonna call me. So after all of everybody saying he was gonna call, he finally hit me. He was like, congratulations on Versus. I'm wrapping up my album. You think I could get you on the locks to come to Atlanta today? I said, yeah, send the jet. You know what I mean?
Right.
Spoke to Swiss. Swiss said, yeah, man, tell him send a jet. They sent the jet. We went down there. Now I spoke to him like a little bit earlier than this. I went to my block after that. They called me like 10:30, 11 at night. Like, yo, you gotta go to Teterboro at about 11:30. So we just went and got on the jet, went straight to the stool, knocked the song out. Went to the Falcons Arena the next day, checked the show out, came back home. You know what I mean? That's what we do. Shout out to Kanye, shout out to Mike Dean, shout out to the whole staff, John Monopoly, everybody that called us in. Joint was fire. Shout out to Jay Electronica, Larry Hoover Jr., everybody that's on the record, everybody that was a part of it, and we appreciate it.
That's the main shit. So out of all the artists that you probably been around and seen, who would have worked with? You wanted to work
on my bucket list, Stevie Wonder and Andre 3000 from the Outkast. Shout out to Outkast.
Oh, you like Andre? Yeah. I like
Andre 3 Stacks. Me and him got the same birthday, so I would think we could make some magic.
Y'all got the same birthday?
Just for being born on the same day, yeah. Me and 3 Stacks got the same birthday.
I don't know, I know. Andre, that's kind of hard to the two signs. That's a different type of sign.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That nigga might not stand a chance, man. I ain't gonna give it to him. Now, if he was a Libra or something, then he might be all right. To have to go get reborn again, and then we might try this shit all over.
Oh shit.
So what do you think is your next phase or your next planning for you moving forward in your career?
Oh, sign some artists, you know what I mean? Put some artists through the mill, put them in the pit, see if they got what it takes to be artists.
Right.
And not one-hit wonders.
Right.
And have a career for themselves. Also make some more music. Me and P gonna do an In and Out album. We're gonna do another Locks album. I'm gonna do more solo joints. Just being an artist and an executive, you know, put my blazer on and getting in the business, getting in these offices and getting some of that money that they owe me from the 90s anyway.
Yeah, it's back pay, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's just back pay.
It's Operation Back Pay.
That's it. I'm on top of the charts right now. Now go back to the last 10 charts and put me back on the top, and then count the money from there.
Yeah.
It's all gonna add up when you get to up there. 10 million, 20 million, yeah, keep going. But we good. We appreciate you for coming through, and you know me, he's like a little brother to me, so.
I be popping up a lot, don't worry. Block Talk, I'ma have to come a lot because besides our family and artists that we reach out to, you ain't gonna just see no artists walking by the table, because that ain't what they do.
Nah. Look, one thing about a family and our artists, like, this is real shit for us. He do this normally. This ain't all that rhyming and talking. That's good, that works, but this is what he really do as well. So that's what keeps him balanced, and that's what makes him top 5.
People's champ, man. I'm next to the people.
Look, nigga,
What's
you
up,
can
brother?
come.
How you doing? All right. You see?
What's up, baby?
We talk
Look,
to
nigga,
the
you
people,
can,
man.
look.
You see what we do?
You can sleep on the bump beds with us, my nigga. We on the block, man. You can pull up anytime you want. We ain't nobody over here but us.
Around. We gonna set a whole apartment up out here and we gotta have an outside whole apartment.
We gonna be out here, motherfucker. Look, this is the realest shit that you can ever do in your life, because nobody's never done this, and they probably never will. They're gonna try, but there's something gonna go wrong because they ain't really cut for it.
It ain't gonna work out.
It ain't gonna work. And see, with our shit is that we got a lot of love and a lot of respect. So those are the things that we always kept, no matter what we did the whole time we was doing music. You never really hear them fuck with us too tough, because the outcome is gonna be what it is. We don't want the problems, but we don't got a problem dealing with the problem. So we always keep it, and we want to get to the bag. You know, Kiss want the bag right now. So
That's
look,
it.
the other money, we already finished with that. We good on that, so we just gonna do with the straight money.
Just gonna deal with the straight money now.
We
Block
just
Talk.
We want to tell you thank you for coming through Block Talk, man. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having me,
All
baby.
right, baby, you already know. Drop them.
Every day we talk in the streets. Every day we walk in the streets. Every day we eat in the streets. Block talk, block talk, block talk, block talk.